Have you seen that conspiracy theory that Brad Pitt and Benicio del Toro are the same guy?
People think Kai Cenat is Diddy. I'm not gonna lie, they kind of look alike.
Margot Robbie and Jamie Presley have the same face! Natalie Portman and Keira Knightley have the same face!
This woman is playing the role of this woman. The eye test alone should have you scratching your head.
So I'll show the full clips so you can see what people are saying for yourself. But yeah, the world is a stage, and I am just so glad people are finally starting to see this circus for what it is. I'm just so glad people are seeing past the illusion of the Matrix. From Hollywood to the White House, your favorite celebrities, politicians, world leaders, you name it, are nothing more than professional actors on a world stage. And they all play different roles and multiple characters all the time.
Have you seen that conspiracy theory that Brad Pitt and Benicio del Toro are the same guy?
No.
It's actually, they look identical. It's so weird, man. And then stuff like when he won his Oscar, who gave him the award? Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt's wife. It's just him with old makeup on to make his eyes think. It's Brad Pitt, bro.
People think Kai Cenat is Diddy. Wait, I'm not gonna lie, they kind of look alike. They kind of look alike. They kind of look alike. The gematria, they did like a number calculation of the names. Diddy and Kai Cenat both equal number 28. If you ever watched the movie Substance, this is the only way it could be true.
Okay.
In the movie, there's an older actress. She used to have a huge prime back in her day, but now she's old and then she can't get jobs. She's offered a procedure to turn herself into a younger version of herself. The theory goes, the whole thing in the Substance, putting your consciousness, making a younger version of yourself, is something that's common in Hollywood.
This woman is playing the role of this woman. We can prove that. The eye test alone should have you scratching your head. Then it's the name, Christina Milian. Krishan Malone. Both of their names start with Chris. Like, come on now, what are we doing? Our whole page is based off of gematria. You better learn it. Christina equals 61 in a reverse reduction. Krishan Rock equals 61 in a full reduction. Christina Milian equals 102 in a reverse reduction. And Malone, which is Krishan's real last name, equals 102 in a reverse. And then this happened on Thanksgiving.
Big Rock on the ones and twos, y'all, making homemade mac from scratch.
With the hashtag green.
Rockway.
No, it's about to be good. What is y'all saying? This is...
You know it's good.
And it's just me and my family eating. There's so much pasta. That's a big chunk of butter.
This one has eluded me for a while. Do you know who went to jail not too long before that? This guy. Josh Duggar. You know, from that show that I really didn't even know about, where they have like 19 kids. Yeah, he supposedly did some bad things to some underage kids, which a lot of that stuff is nonsense. Yeah, they're bad and pedos and stuff like that, but a lot of it is nonsense. So they can be sentenced to jail. So they go bye-bye and we forget about them, and then they take on a new role.
But if you ask me, and I know ain't nobody asked me, but I'm gonna give my opinion anyway. I believe they are demons, fallen angels, vampires, reptilian shapeshifters, whatever you want to call them. Whatever they are, they're here with us and they've taken on human form, and they are controlling your reality in every aspect of your life because they are in positions of power. They control your government, law enforcement, healthcare, entertainment, mainstream media, and independent news channels. They control the economy, our food and water supply. They control housing, our energy supply, and they're here to keep our frequency vibrating low so that we never have the energy to look within. Why do you think they keep life so messed up for so many people? This is by design. People need to stop worshiping celebrities and participating in politics. It's all demonic and it's being used against you. They've been playing us on a massive level here, like way bigger than most people realize. And they hide it right in plain sight. They even have a name for it. They call it central casting.
I once said to one of the pilots, he looked like central casting. He looked like Tom Cruise, but maybe better. Guy's central casting. Let's put him in a movie. Look at him. He was the central casting guy. Is he central casting? I was the perfect person. I was like central casting. And these guys are central casting, like from a movie. These guys are central casting. There's nobody in Hollywood that looks like these people.
So you can see for yourself that it's all scripted. Everything is one big show. Why do you think it's called television? Tell-lie-vision. They're telling you lies and deceiving you through the screen. So basically, they're controlling and programming your perception of reality. It's a fake reality that they put in front of you, and they can make you think something's there even when it's not, because they're the ones controlling it.
Hands alike, and have a similar little, just excited grin. And they certainly have a similar hairline and talk similarly. Just wanted to show how amazing it is that even his unhair plug hair matches up perfectly, just like everything else. I mean, I don't even think they changed his nose. That's the same nose. They're the same angle. Exact same angle. Oh, I had 2 birthmarks. Let's make sure we remove those so any normal person won't notice them.
So someone commented that they saw Angelina look just like Cameron Diaz, and of course I had to go down that rabbit hole. I don't think that Cameron Diaz is playing Angelina all of the time, but I did find this video. So as you can see, this is Angelina at the Venice Film Festival. She's getting some kind of standing ovation for a movie that she did, and it looks like Angelina, nothing looks out of the ordinary, but there's certain bits where you can absolutely see that that is Cameron Diaz under some kind of prosthetics, and it's like if you stop it at certain places you can see, oh my god, that's Cameron Diaz.
And sometimes they'll use prosthetics too, just to switch up their look for whatever character they're playing. And the CIA, which is the government, created Hollywood and the Master of Disguise program, so you already know.
My name is Jonna Mendez, and I was chief of disguise at the CIA. We always talk about disguise as though it's an onion, whether you're building it or whether you're peeling it off. It's almost transparent layers. And when you get enough of them going, you disappear and this other person is in the room. Light disguise can be something as simple as a wig, maybe some facial hair, maybe some glasses, not a big deal. The other extreme is advanced disguise that you would use for up close and personal for an extended period of time, where the person you were talking to would have no idea that you were not in true face. We have made prostheses on occasion. You could actually change cheekbones. You can add something here. You can add a forehead. You can do a nose. We could do what we call dental facades. We can change actually the shape of your face with the right dental facade. This piece is called a plumper because it increases the plumpness of your gums. And when it does that, it changes the profile of your face.
So this one must have got permission to go on tour or something. I don't know. Because here she is again on the Jennifer Hudson show talking about the exact same thing.
I went to the White House and I briefed George H.W. Bush, the president at the time, while I was wearing a full face mask. So we're sitting like this close together, and I'm telling him that I'm going to show him the best disguise that we have. And he's looking for a bag, like, where is it? I said, well, I'm wearing it, and I'm going to take it off. And I reached to start taking it off, and he said, stop. And he got up, and he walked, and he looked, at it. He didn't know it was a mask. He wasn't sure what I was wearing. He sat back down. He said, okay. So I took it off, and I was holding it up in the air so he could see it. My whole head. It had hair and a face and a neck.
So you could walk around as someone else?
Absolutely.
And that would be the disguise?
Absolutely.
This is my jam.
Jurassic 5 is the group, but they started after Tupac died and stuff, and basically Tupac morphed into I Killed the MC. You know, so this is not far-fetched for me, for people to say that we resemble one another and stuff. We got the same type of eyebrows and, you know, in the eyes or whatnot and stuff, you know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No, you told me I look like
Just
this.
a little to the side. You got to bite the lip on the side. Yeah.
I look like Diddy. No, I don't, bro.
Well, I am thrilled to be back in Tupelo. I love Tupelo, the proud birthplace of the king of rock and roll, Elvis. Elvis! We love Elvis. I shouldn't say this. You'll say I'm very conceited, because I'm not. But other than the blonde hair, when I was growing up, they said I looked like Elvis. You see that? Did you believe it?
I didn't really set out to be an actor. I wanted to be a journalist. I wanted to travel and go to war zones and sort of report on what was really happening in the world.
I am Nicole Brown Simpson. That she and I are actually the same person. Somehow Hollywood staged this or did something to make it look like I had died, and then I came back as journalist Megyn Kelly.
I don't exist. So they're all characters that I've played, including Jim Carrey, including Joel Barish, including any of those things. They're all characters. You know, Jim Carrey was a less intentional character, right? Because I thought I was just building something that people would like, but it was a character.
Listen, it's 2026. Anybody that's still out here thinking Hollywood is something glamorous that's here to entertain you is lost and deeply programmed by the Matrix. For real, because even Cat Williams told people that Hollywood is not here to entertain us.
Hollywood is not really there to entertain you. Like, that's great that happens, but propaganda is something that is important to all civilizations.
I'm in Hollywood now. I'm finding out most of the shit I thought was real ain't even real.
Now, you know Hollywood uses jokes to hide the truth, right? And I really hope people can see that Cat Williams is one of them. It's called controlled opposition, which means he's pretending to be on our side, but he's really on the side of the other team. Even when he tells you something true, it's only because he got the green light to say it. Now, he's one of the more strategic, careful ones. He doesn't go overboard using symbolism and stuff like that. But if you know what to look for, it's pretty clear whose side he's on. And he plays multiple characters too. You don't have to take my word for it. Go look it up, go down the rabbit hole, and you will be surprised at what you find.
Well, exactly. They can't make it easy for you. Cat Williams is a character, just like Benicio del Toro is a character. And people cycle through those characters so you can't get a full fix on what's actually going on.
And trust, they love when people don't believe this stuff because all it does is work in their favor. Just think about it. If one person is playing multiple characters, are they really being held accountable for their crimes like the news and politicians say they are? They're not being held accountable. How can they be if they can just scratch one character and go play another one? That alone should tell people that everything is hella scripted. There are neon blinking signs everywhere about this stuff. So I don't know how people are missing it, but it's time to wake up, sleeping souls, and stop letting the Matrix play you like you're dumb. And I'll see you in the next one.
You couldn't get better central casting.